The Venezuelan economy, Chastanet says, is in serious trouble. Inflation is high and well above the average for Latin America. The national debt is skyrocketing and the fiscal deficit is increasing. Like many international observers, he says, Venezuela's present economic realities demand a reduction in the country's largesse, suggesting that Saint Lucia should not expect much more from Caracas. Mr. Chastanet believes the Prime Minister would also be well served to learn some valuable lessons from the Venezuelan experience and re-evaluate his approach to handling the current economic challenges confronting the island. The UWP leader is questioning the Prime Minister's recent request to Parliament for permission to extend the overdraft facility, as well as the reasons for government's inability to raise funds through traditional means, including bonds.
And I'm asking the Prime Minister, does he not believe that this has more to do with the fact that in the last year, Saint Lucia's credit rating was downgraded? Does he not in fact believe that it has more to do with that maybe people have lost confidence in the direction that we're heading financially in Saint Lucia? The fact that unemployment now is at 24.9% and rising, it's risen over 3% since this government has come into power. There's no major investments to talk of.
The government's inability to attract new investment or to deliver on its campaign promise of more jobs, as far as Mr. Chastanet is concerned, are the most damning evidence of its inability to manage the economy. With unemployment having risen over the last 3 quarters, he says the Prime Minister's recent announcement that the worst is over is outrageous.
I don't share that because there's nothing on the horizon to suggest that there's going to be any changes. In fact, I think that what is coming down is worse than what is now here. Because when you hear the Prime Minister and the Minister of Finance indicate that he's not been able to raise monies through bonds, and there's no private sector investment coming in, I mean, you're here, what projects?
According to Alan Chastanet, not only are investments needed, but they need to be accompanied by a holistic approach to development, one that takes into consideration the potential of the tourism and financial services sectors. The government's current policies and approaches, he says, are obviously not working. For the DBS News World, Kendall Burton reporting.